Once upon a time, in a cozy burrow at the edge of a great, green forest, there lived a small, spiky hedgehog named Henry. Henry wasn't like the other forest animals. He was shy and easily scared. But he had one big dream. He wanted to explore the magic forest, a place where only the bravest animals dared to go. The magic forest was said to be full of glittering flowers, singing rivers, and trees that whispered secrets. One bright morning, Henry decided that today was the day. He packed a tiny bag with his favorite snacks, some berries, a crunchy leaf, and a mushroom cap, and set off into the forest. As he entered, Henry saw sparkles on the leaves and colorful mushrooms glowing softly. He gasped with excitement. But just as he took his first steps, he heard a loud whoosh and saw a shadow pass over him. Henry's spikes stood up in fear. "Oh no, it's an owl," Henry whispered, ducking under a big mushroom. He had heard that owls could be quite grumpy and didn't like to be disturbed during the day. But as he hid, he heard a soft voice say, "Hello, little one. I'm not here to scare you." Henry peeked out and saw an owl with kind, twinkling eyes looking down at him. The owl introduced herself as Olive. "I can see you're on a big adventure," she said with a smile. Henry nodded shyly. "I'm exploring the magic forest," he said, trying to sound brave. Olive's eyes widened. "Well, you'll need some courage and a bit of magic to get through here," she said. Then, she reached under her wing and handed Henry a small, golden feather. "This will help you if you're ever in trouble." With the feather tucked safely in his bag, Henry thanked Olive and continued on his way. He crossed sparkling streams, smelled the sweetest flowers, and even heard the trees whispering stories of ancient times. Just when he thought nothing could be more magical, he saw a patch of shimmering blue flowers that glowed in the shade. But as he stepped closer, he felt the ground beneath him tremble. From behind the flowers, a tiny green frog with a crown hopped into view. "Who dares to enter my flower garden?" croaked the frog, who looked surprisingly royal. Henry gulped. "It's me, Henry. I didn't mean to intrude. I was just exploring." The frog looked at him carefully and said, Since you're polite, I'll let you pass. But only if you can solve my riddle." Henry loved riddles, so he nodded eagerly. The frog smiled. "I'm not a bird, but I can fly. I'm not a tree, but I have leaves. What am I?" Henry thought hard. He remembered seeing something just like that earlier by the river. "A book," he said excitedly. The frog clapped his tiny hands and laughed. "Correct. You may pass, brave little hedgehog." Henry continued through the forest until he found himself at the edge of a sparkling lake. He had never seen anything so beautiful. Just as he was about to take a closer look, a dark shadow crossed over the lake. Henry shivered. It was a great, gray wolf, known for guarding the lake. Henry took a deep breath and remembered Olive's feather. Clutching it in his paw, he bravely stepped forward.